All right, I'm just going to get right into it. This is totally off script. I'm just going to show you how I practice and get licks and vocabulary into your playing. Because let's face it, all these YouTube videos you see and tutorials don't really show you a lot of the actual practice that people do on these kind of things and what actually goes into it and what it actually takes. I'm going to be going over some dominant bebop language, but I'm going to show you what I do and some effective practice methods that I know will help you out in your own playing. Let's jump right in. So let's talk dominant bebop licks, something like this. Or even this. So let's just take one of those. Let's take the first one. I thought it sounded good, so let's do that. And let's see what's going on with that. So first thing I'm gonna do is play it a lot and just see what kind of shapes it's outlining, or if it's outlining anything that's familiar. Let's look at it. This 1, 2, 3, 5 pattern in C, and then 1, 2, 3, 5 pattern in G minor, like a fifth up. So where does it start? Let's see, on the 9th. I'll probably just try and play it a lot over left-hand voicings, playing on the and of 2, and of 4, or any sort of comping rhythm. Root position, root list, tenths, anything like that. Try it with the metronome. Let's go a little slower maybe. Okay, not too bad. Fingering feels pretty good in this key. I'm sure it'll be different in other keys. So let's try transposing this now. So when you transpose it, you want to see like maybe what note you end on. For example, let's see. Okay, it looks like for the next key, let's see, for F7, I'm going to go through this circle of fourths. Yeah. So where you end looks like that's the first note of the next key if we're going to transpose this way. You might take it in half steps up and down first, also like this, but do it slowly and in time. That's good practice, and just doing it in time to a metronome. But let's take it around the circle of fourths. So let's see. So here's a really good practice strategy if it's a brand new phrase that you're trying to get in your playing, is play it 3 times, then take like a 10-second break. Literally just look out the window, think about something else. But while you're doing that, it's still processing in your brain and getting internalized. So then after that 10-second break, do it 3 more times. So let's try like so. Okay, taking a little break here. Let's try it again. Now you could do that in every key, but I'm not going to show you that right now because that'd just be wasting some time here. But let's try and transpose. So when I transpose through the circle of fourths, I'm going to try and take it 3 times, and then on that 3rd time, I'm going to be trying to visualize the next key in my mind before I play it. Now, this is really hard to do, but it will really be good for you to do this, and it's incredibly effective. And when you start to transpose, you want to go really, really slow. So let's see. Let's just take it in a couple keys at first, then we'll try all 12 keys. Let's go really slow, about maybe 45 BPM or so. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I already messed up that key. Let's see what's going on there from A flat to D flat. So we're just going to start on the 9. So we need to start there. Okay, so there it is. G flat. Tricky fingering. So these 2 keys, E and, let's see, the one before that, have kind of the same fingering issue. Like, it's a similar shape and layout of the key, but going to your 5 like that on a black key, I don't know if that makes the most sense. Might do some 1-2-1 fingering. Let's see. So the other one was a B7, right? So let's see. Yeah, especially trying to get your middle finger in between these 2 black keys, it's pretty hard to do. Let's see. That feels pretty good. So you just have to experiment with these things in different keys, and the fingerings in different keys. They're all going to be a little bit different. Some are kind of related depending on the keys, but these are the things you're going to run into. So let's go back to B7. Let's see. Ooh, this one's tough. Okay, that was a good workout, pretty brutal, but let's try it in all 12 keys. And you want to go slow enough to where you can get it most of the time, and if you mess up, just try and keep going. Just try and do it in time. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. was really hard, but that's what I would do. And then eventually you can start to see how you can apply this over, say, a 2-5-1. Let's see. Let's use the first one in C. So like, you know, 2-5-1 in F major, maybe. Let's see. Could we combine it like a longer form with one of those other ones? Let's see. So that one's pretty cool. It's just some arpeggios. Let's see. G minor 7, D minor 7. Let's starting, where is it? Well, let's see, how am I going to remember this when you transpose? So it's starting on the 4 or the 11 to the root. So that's, I'm going to go with that. That's pretty easy to remember, I think. So you might experiment with different tempos, different rhythms. Make sure you got it in multiple tempos pretty easily. Okay, if we're going to transpose this. Ooh, this one's really tough. Let's see. I'm going here. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. So let's see. Oh, this one's tough because you have to know where the 4 is for the next key. So if I'm going to transpose it through all the keys, I'm going to take this really, really slow. Probably about here. Pretty close. Okay. And then give yourself a little break, you know?